Well, speaking of getting on niggas, I want to bring this topic up because I want everybody's opinion. I mean, I'm sure everybody here is a hip hop head.
Yes.
And so, are we all familiar with this Cameron beef with Omar Gooding?
I got bits and pieces of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it started off where Cam was on this podcast and was talking about the struggles of actors and talking about Ving Rhames and these people got to wait to get calls to get work, and he was just like, and Omar Gooding Jr. and he called him Junior.
Right.
Instead of Omar
That's
Gooding.
what they got to wait to get work?
He was like, yo, in the business, they got to wait for people to call them to get work. It's hard for them to just work without waiting on, without a call and all that stuff like that.
I know he said Omar Gooding Jr.
And he said Omar Gooding Jr. So Omar got wind of that and was like, yo, my name ain't Omar Gooding Jr. It's Omar Gooding. Jr. is my brother, Cooper Gooding Jr.
Right.
And whatever. So
that was an honest mistake, but Cam is such an asshole. That,
you know the way he was saying it was awesome.
And then Mace laughing. Right. So it makes it bad. Yeah.
We not little niggas. That's for little niggas.
That's funny.
So then Omar goes and dropped a diss track on Cam. That was actually pretty fire. And he dropped 3 of them. And all 3 of them are actually pretty. They're not bad at all, yo.
That's funny,
shit. The
that
nigga really.
Funny.
So then what happened recently, and this is what I want to get everybody paid on.
But Cam said in the freestyle, don't compare me to no Omar Gooding.
Yeah, Cam had a freestyle too. That was, Cam.
Just one line. He didn't make a diss track. He didn't make a diss track. He just said, don't compare me to Omar Gooding.
Exactly.
Omar Gooding.
And then, so recently, Cam, what he did was he talked to somebody who knew Omar, right? And was like, yo, how much this nigga charge to do a film? It's like, yo, we probably could get Omar for like 15, for a day, get him for like 1,500, whatever. Cam was like, I'm going to pay him $3 grand and set up a fake movie.
I saw it today. I saw it today.
Yeah, and
that's
all
hilarious.
that. And then, so Cam is seeing Omar. Now, Cam done paid him, flew him out, put him up.
That's funny.
He on set with all the Cam people, but Omar thinking it's a real set and a real film and
cameras and everything.
Cameras and everything.
Man.
Omar got his shirt off and doing pushes and all this, and he clowning him. But my thing is, he like, yo, I got him. I'm gonna put it on Revolt, whatever. But in my mind, I'm like, and that's what I want to get everybody opinion. To me, that's
so Omar made it responded to that. He posted a clip and was like, yo, first of all, I want to thank you. $3,000 and a free trip to Miami.
Yeah.
All right, the movie ain't coming out. Okay, cool. But I got $3,000 and a free trip to Miami.
Right.
So
I'm like, how's that an L?
Yeah, because Omar is trying to do stand-up. So that's probably more than what he make doing stand-up.
But they can't win that?
He does stand-up, so that's a whole bit right there that only he can tell.
Yep. And I feel like that shit backfired on Cam.
I got punked by
you know what I mean?
No, it didn't.
So you don't think it backfired on Cam? So you think Cam
got time, man. Cam got time. And he petty. And quite frankly, that nigga cracks me up.
I'm just like, to me, that's not that's not an L. Like,
it shows that when a nigga got money,
he sunned
and he got
nigga.
time,
He
and he petty, they will go to no.
Yep.
There was no.
He feel like he's sunned.
So you feel like he got sunned? Did you feel like?
I don't really feel like nobody got sunned in that situation. I don't really feel like that was a. That's not one of them things where, like, put it this way, bitches ain't gonna look at it like, yo, you a sucker, nigga.
Right.
Like, bitch, got $3,000. Like,
that's maybe it just didn't hit. It didn't hit like he thought it was.
It ain't like something that like.
Maybe it didn't hit like he thought it would, but it was a sunning to a degree.
It was a sunning to a degree, but it ain't like people like again. He
didn't play.
I got you.
They bar down. Like, yo, that's the nigga.
Yeah,
he showed up to the fake movie set.
Got $3 grand and a free trip to Miami.
Right.
Like it's just a position of power.
How different is that? How different is how much different is that than a chick? You tell a chick you want to take her out. And you take her to a nice dinner and buy her some flowers or whatever after dinner, and she go back to your crib and don't fuck. It's like, all right, baby, well, at least I got a good meal out of it. You know what I'm saying? I still ate. You didn't really play me. Like, when we went, I ate too. How many times we been to the club? Me and you been at the club, and I've had gave this speech a couple of times with you in the crew.
Right.
We be in a club, and I'll go, yo, get 4 or 5 bottles because we know we gonna be getting like, yo, just invite people to drink. Like I get the table set up and I'll just sit there and chill and be like, yo, just have I make my table the club. I don't want to be associated with everything else going on. Right. I want my table to be my section.
Right.
So I'll be like, yo, somebody go get some chicks and who got smoke and I'll just chill. I might be chilling and having a conversation with one of y'all and let everybody do their thing.
I got to tell the story.
And the chicks will come and drink. They'll drink. and then leave, and they think like, yo, we played them niggas, we drank all that liquor. I didn't give a fuck about it. Like, you think you played me, shorty? Like, you played yourself. You could have stayed and got a meal out of it because we're going to eat after this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You played yourself.
But you somewhere telling the story like, yo, we drank all that nigga liquor. Like, you think that was an L for me?
And it's like mad actors shoot a film that don't get released or don't come out.